Has your sex drive changed and you don't know why? Sometimes there is a specific event that you can pinpoint. You can go back in your thoughts and you're like, yep, that's when everything changed. But usually it's more gradual and it's just become like a part of your everyday life, woven in. And you may not be able to put your finger on when it happened. On this video, we are going to unpack 5 overlooked reasons that you may not have seen that caused your sex drive to decline. I'm Mary Whitman Ortiz of Limitless Intimacy, bringing you the best tips and tools to create great intimacy in your marriage. On this channel, we share communication strategies and intimacy made simple steps, all from a Christian point of view. So if you're new, please consider subscribing. Okay, back to our question. Has your sex drive changed and you don't know why? Here are 5 scenarios for you to consider. And if you fall into one of these situations, I also have the next step, that all important question that you need to ask and answer as a couple. Are you ready? Here we go. Number 1, things aren't the same. You know, when you were dating, your hormones were just going wild and crazy and you couldn't keep your hands off each other. You never thought you would end up at this place. But you're adulting now. You have more responsibilities. I mean, it's like your life has truly changed. And so some of those sparks have grown a little dull. What can you do? Here's the question for you to ask. Have we become more like roommates? Number 2, you have poor conflict resolution. Ooh, you know that feeling. There's critiquing, there's walking on eggshells, you can't seem to resolve things, and the tension just stays at a heightened place. That's going to interfere with a lot of things. What can you do about it? This is the question to ask. Do we know how to share our hard truths? Now, are these tips helping you? I really hope so. If you find this to be really eye-opening, click that thumbs up button. And hey, in the comments, I want you to tell me, have you ever thought about what your stage in life is? Okay, and now we need number 3. You suffer from fatigue. Fatigue can come from so many reasons. It could be your stage in life. Hey, I mentioned all that responsibility. You know, this might be that you have kids, busy schedules, driving them to all of their sports practices. Maybe you're on the other end of the spectrum and you have got aging parents. Maybe you have an impossible boss and they have unrealistic expectations. All of that can weigh on you. What do you need to do about that? Ask the question, is this a very stressful season in life? Okay, number 4, you don't like your body. If you're not in your 20s anymore, gravity has moved in and it may not look the same, it may not feel the same. That may just trigger all kinds of messages running around in your head that really interferes with how you give yourself to your spouse. There could be frustration or sadness or fear or anger, just about anything there. So acceptance of your body and the way it functions is really important. What can you do? Ask this question. Can I be fully present in sexual intimacy with my spirit, my soul, and my body? Number 5. And you know, if being fully present is something you're working on, you need to download the Limitless Intimacy app. It is going to give you communication tools. It's going to give you fun ways to talk with your spouse on a deeper level. All right, number 5. You have pain or discomfort in your sex life. Well, if there's pain, if there's discomfort, it's definitely going to put the brakes on for you. Maybe some of those positions that you used to use are not working for you now. Maybe it feels like it's more effort than it's worth. You might be afraid to try something new, like, ooh, what's my spouse going to think if I bring that up? And what can you do about this? You need to ask this question: is our sex life mutually satisfying and respectful? That's a really important question. Now, what I know you can do right now is number one, talk to your spouse. Number two, see a professional. And number three, try new aids and tools to help your sex life. And remember that Limitless Intimacy app is ready for you. It's absolutely going to help. Marriage tips at your fingertips. Okay, we'll see you next time.